Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox fan coming back to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube station with another 1978 retro replay. And this game will pit the 1978 New York Yankees, who would go on to win the World Series, against the 1978 Texas Rangers. I will be managing the Texas Rangers, trying to defeat the Evil Empire. I didn't defeat them in Game 1, as Ron Guidry threw a gem. In the chat we have Christopher Anderson, and he says Red Sox win. Yes, they did. Walk-off hit by Dustin Pedroia. So let's quickly go to the lineups here. And if you weren't with us earlier, what a ball game we played 1978 retro style using digital diamond baseball between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. What a game. Check out that video if you'd like. It was unbelievable. Fun game. Alrighty, the lineup here for the Yankees. We're facing the Texas Rangers. Leading off, Willie Randolph playing second. Batting second and playing center field, Mickey Rivers. Batting third, the designated hitter, Thurman Munson. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Batting fifth, first baseman Chris Chambliss. Batting sixth, third baseman Greg Nettles. Batting seventh, the switch-hitting Roy White playing left field. Batting eighth, the catcher Cliff Johnson. And batting ninth, the bad swear word for Red Sox fans, Bucky Dent, the shortstop. Pitching for the Yankees, Ed Figueroa, and in 1978, what a year he had. He went 20 wins and 9 losses with a 2.99 ERA. Opposing Ed Figueroa will be the Texas Rangers lineup, consisting of batting first, Mike Hargrove, the human rain delay. Batting second, playing shortstop, Bert Campaneris. Batting third, playing left field, Al Oliver. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Richie Zisk. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Toby Harrah. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Claudel Washington. Batting seventh, former Red Sox, Juan Benitez, playing center field. Batting eighth, the switch-hitting Bump Wills, playing second base. And batting ninth and doing the catching, Jim Sundberg. Pitching for Texas, Doyle Alexander. In 1978, 9 wins, 10 losses, ERA of 3.86. Let's get to the matchup here. So Alexander's on the mound. He'll face Willie Randolph to lead it off for the Yankees. I will be managing the Texas Rangers. Randolph needs a 6.62 or higher to reach base safely. Here's the pitch from Alexander, the dice roll. .315 out category to Al Oliver in left. He makes the catch, one away. Mickey Rivers steps to the plate. Center fielder, left-handed batter facing the right-handed Doyle Alexander. Rivers hit .265 in 1978 and struggled with left-handed pitching, but hit right-handed pitching pretty good, .298. Rivers needs a 6.70 or better to reach base safely, and he is a base-stealing threat if he gets on. Here's the pitch to Mick the Quick. The dice roll. 3.72, that ball goes to Bump Wills at second. Let's see if he can make the play. He charges in, throws to Hargrove, and they just get Mickey Rivers. 2 away. 2 outs, no one on. Thurman Munson steps to the plate. Designated hitter. He hit .297 in 1978, .264 off right-handed pitching. Munson needs a 6.98 or higher to reach base safely. Sundberg goes through the sign. Alexander delivers to Munson. The dice roll. .582, that ball's to Chambliss. Let's see if he can make the play. Throws over to Hargrove, inning over. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Due up for the Rangers, Hargrove, Campaneris, and Oliver. To face Ed Figueroa. Mike Hargrove steps in the batter's box, the human rain delay. Left-handed batter facing the right-handed pitching Ed Figueroa. Hargrove needs a 6.27 or higher to reach base safely. Here's the pitch by Figueroa. The dice roll. 0.39, that's going to be a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. 1 down. Shortstop Bert Campaneris steps to the plate. He had a dreadful year in 1978, only hit 186 and only 153 off right-handed pitching. Campy needs an 808 or better to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Campaneris. The dice roll. 4.97, that ball goes to Bucky Dent. Hard ground ball, backhand, throws over to Chambliss, 2 away. 2 outs, no one on. Al Oliver steps to the plate. Oliver hit 324 in 1978 and 336 off right-handed pitching. So the left-handed batting Oliver versus the right-hand throwing Figueroa. Oliver needs a 6.49 to reach safely. And if you're thinking a big bomb, 9.71 or better for a home run. Figueroa delivers to Oliver. That's a 7.30 single into left field with 2 outs. Oliver is a threat to steal here. And Richie Zisk steps to the plate. And I think we're going to attempt to steal with Al Oliver. He has a 95% chance to get the proper lead, so that's under 950. And then a 470, under a 470 to steal the base. So we're going to click steal. We get the lead, and we don't get the stolen base. He's thrown out. So Cliff Johnson throws him out. Randolph applies the... No, it would be Campaneris applying the tag. I'm sorry, Dent applying the tag. Inning over. No runs, no... Excuse me, sorry about that. Frog in my throat. So we go to the top of the second. No runs. I'm sorry, no score. Due up for the Yankees. Jackson, Chambliss, and Nettles. Damn you, frog in my throat. Alright, Reggie Jackson hit 274 in 1978, and off right-handers, 306. Jackson definitely a power threat. His home run number, 942 or better. To reach base safely, 5.98 or higher. Here's the pitch from Alexander to Jackson, the dice roll. That's a 906, a single into right field. A leadoff single for Mr. October. Chris Chambliss steps to the plate. Chambliss hit 274 in 1978. Only 257 off right-handers, though. Jackson at first. Chambliss needs a 6.70 or higher to reach base safely. Alexander delivers the pitch, the dice roll. No score here. 2-0-1, that ball goes out to Oliver in left field. It's a deep fly ball. Oliver goes back on the track, makes the catch. That's 1 out. Jackson retreats back to first. Hargrove is holding on Jackson. Greg Nettles steps to the plate. The Yankee third baseman hit 276 in 1978 and 319 off right-handers. Here's the pitch to Nettles, the dice roll. That's a 3-3-2. That ball goes out to Beniquez in center field. That's a deep shot. Beniquez running. He makes the catch once again on the track. And Jackson retreats once again back to first. So there's 2 outs now. Rory White steps to the plate. Switch hitter. He's going to bat left-handed against the right-handed throwing Alexander. He needs a 6.36 or higher to reach base safely. The higher the number, the better the result. Jackson's at first. Here's the pitch to White. The dice roll. That's an 8.48. That's a single up the middle. And they're going to hold Jackson at second base. So 2 outs, 2 on. for Cliff Johnson. Johnson struggled in 1978. He only hit 184. Though he does have home run power, 970 or more, and it'll be a 3-0 game. Johnson needs a 704 or better to reach base safely. Alexander in a bit of trouble here. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Alexander. The dice roll. That's a 1-2-9. Johnson strikes out, swinging, inning over. So Alexander pitches out of the jam. Go to the bottom of the second, no score. Due up for the Rangers, Zisk, Hara, and Washington to face Ed Figueroa. Zisk needs a 6.97 or higher to reach base safe. 9.7 or more. That's his home run roll. Here's the pitch to Richie Zisk. 1-7-6. That ball goes out to Jackson and right. That's a deep fly ball. Long run. He dives and he makes the catch. What a catch by Reggie Jackson. Robbing Zisk of extra bases. Figueroa applauds the effort by his right fielder. 1 out. Toby Harris steps to the plate. Rangers third baseman only hit .229 in 1978. He needs a 6.89 or better to reach base safely. Here's the pitch. The dice roll. That's a 9-1-0. That's a single into right field. Jackson won't get to that one. 1 out single for Toby Harris. He's also a threat to steal. He needs under a 440 to get the lead, and then under 800 to steal second, and we're going to attempt it. Here's the roll for the lead. He gets it, and now the roll 6.52. He steals second. That's under his stealing, under 800. So Harris steals second on Johnson. He's in scoring position for Claudel Washington, 1 away. Washington, he also struggled in 1978. He only hit 167. He needs an 800 or better to most likely knock in Hara from second. To reach base safely, a 7.43. Here's the pitch to Washington, the dice roll. That's a gone. That's a 9.99 home run to right. Rangers take a 2-0 lead. Figueroa just gave up a big-time gopher ball. 2-0 Rangers. That ball was crushed by Washington. Now up Juan Benitez. 1 out, no one on. Benitez hit .260 in 1978, .254 off right-handed pitching. Benitez needs a 7.30 or higher to reach base safely. Here's the pitch. It's a 7.35 as he's hit by that pitch. Figueroa is sending a message not to let these Ranger batters get too comfortable in the batter's box. Some words as Benitez goes down to first base. Bump Will steps to the plate. Benitez is also a threat to steal. Bump Will's hit .250 in 1978, .257 off right-handed pitching. He needs a 6.85 or better to reach base safely. Here's the pitch by Figueroa, the dice roll. That's an 8.81. That's a single into left. White's chasing it towards the line. Benitez is going to try to take the extra base. We need a dice roll under 8.30. Here's the roll. 2.26, and Benitez goes first to third. So we have Rangers have runners at first and third, 1 away. The catcher Jim Sundberg steps to the plate. He hit .278 in 78. .267 off right-handed pitching. He has an RBI opportunity here. Rangers would love to tack on another run. They lead 2-0 on the Claudel Washington homer in this inning. Sundberg needs a 7.61 or higher, and that will knock Benitez in from third. To reach base safely, a 6.71. Here's the pitch to Sundberg. The dice roll. That's a 6.20. That's a fly ball out to Mickey Rivers. He makes the catch. Sundberg's out. We're going to tag. Benitez is going to tag up. We need under a 500 roll. Here's the throw to the plate. And Rivers guns out Benitez as Johnson applies the tag. Inning over. Texas 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 man left on base. And after 2, the Rangers lead the Yankees 2-0. Great throw by Mick the Quick. To get Benitez at the plate, Johnson blocked the plate, applied the tag. Due up for the Yankees in the top of the 3rd, Dent, Randolph, and Rivers to face Doyle Alexander. Bucky Dent, the hero of Game 1, steps to the plate. He needs a 7-2-1 or better to reach base safely. Alexander delivers the pitch. The dice roll. 4-5-8, ball goes to Campaneris. Shallow pop-up. Campaneris squeezes it for the out. 1 down. Willie Randolph steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Randolph needs a 6-6-2 or higher to reach base safely. Alexander working quickly. He sets and delivers. The dice roll. That's a 8-4-8 single into left field. Randolph, he's a threat to run. Needs under a 360 to get his proper lead, and that will give him the ability to steal the base, and under an 840 to actually swipe the second base bag. Mickey Rivers steps to the plate. Great defensive play in center field to gun down Benitez on the tag up in the bottom of the 2nd. Rivers needs a 6-6-0 or higher to reach base safely. Here's the pitch to Mick the Quick. See if Randolph's going to attempt to steal. Rivers 0 for 1 today. And Rivers doubles to center field. Benitez is trying to get to the ball. The coach decides to hold Randolph at 3rd. So runners at 2nd and 3rd, 1 away. Thurman Munson steps to the plate. He can tie the ball game up here. Rivers has very good speed at second base. Munson's 0 for 1 today. Munson needs a 7-3-4 or better to knock in most likely 2 runs, a 6-9-8 or higher to reach base safely. Alexander in a bit of trouble here in the top of the 3rd. 1 out, 2 on. Here's the pitch to Munson. The dice roll. That's a 4-6-2. That ball goes to Campaneris. Ground ball. Campaneris ranges to his right, throws to Hargrove. Out number 2. But Randolph scores from 3rd. Munson gets an RBI. 2-1. Rivers advances to 3rd. So 2 outs, tying run at 3rd base. Mickey Rivers. Up to the plate steps Mr. October. We're experiencing some technical difficulties here. Bear with me a moment. Let's check if the stream is still up. Golden State defeats Cleveland. They win the NBA title. Let's see if we're still up and running, folks. Once again, bear with me a moment. I apologize. But this happens when you do things live. No, it looks like we're still up. Chris says we're still up. Excellent. Alrighty. My second screen went down. Shut that down. We're gonna go with one screen, so... How's the stream, Chris? Still good? Well, it's live YouTube. Can you still hear me, Christopher Anderson? Chris says, why is fine to me? Okay, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna put this down. I'll check the chat in between innings, so I won't be able to see it as I go along, so bear with me. It's not UL Washington, it's Claudel Washington in the lineup. Alright, back to the game. I apologize for that. Second screen, I used my Kindle as my second screen to read the chat, and it went down. It said the stream had stopped. Alright, let's get our bearings again. Alright, back to the game. Rangers lead 2-1, top of the third, 2 outs, tying run at third, and Mickey Rivers, Reggie Jackson at the plate. Jackson needs a 5.98 or higher to reach base safely. Here's the pitch to Jackson. The dice roll. That's a 4-5-8 out category to bump Wills. Room service hop. He throws to Hargrove. Inning over. Yankees score 1 run on 2 hits, 1 man left on, and after 2.5, the Rangers lead the Yankees 2-1. Due up for the Rangers: Hargrove, Campaneris, and Oliver. Let's go to the chat real quick. Chris Anderson says Claudel Washington even worse. Alright, back to the game. Once again, if you're jumping in and you want to jump in the chat, I can't see it right away as I have to, my second screen has gone down. So I apologize to that. I will go to the chat in between innings. So Figueroa back out on the mound. Hargrove to lead off. He's 0 for 1. Hargrove needs a 6.27 or higher to reach base safely. His home run swing, 9.86 or better. Johnson goes through the signs. Figueroa sets and delivers to Hargrove. The dice roll. That's a 2.05. That ball goes to Nettles at third. He throws to Chambliss, out number 1. Nettles a very fine defensive third baseman. Bert Campaneris steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Campy needs over an 8.08 to reach base safely. Figueroa sets and delivers. The dice roll. 2.85. That ball goes to Willie Randolph at second. It's a pop-up. Randolph drifts to his right, makes the catch, 2 down. 2 outs, no one on. Al Oliver steps to the plate for the Rangers. The left fielder's 1 for 1 today. Oliver needs 6.49 or higher to reach safely. Figueroa sets and delivers. Here's the pitch. The dice roll. 0.27. That's a strikeout. Inning over. 1-2-3. Go the Rangers. We go to the top of the third. The Rangers lead the Yankees 2-1. Jump to the chat. We have Christopher Anderson in the chat. Feel free to jump in and have a conversation with him, as I'll be checking out the chat also. Due up for the Yankees: Chambliss, Nettles, and White. As I attempt to get my second screen back up. So, Doyle Alexander's on the mound. Chambliss 0 for 1 today. Chambliss needs a 6.80 or higher to reach base safely. Alexander delivers the pitch. The dice roll. 2-1 Rangers. Top of the fourth. That's a 0.71. That ball goes out to Benitez in center field. And Benitez cannot get there. That's going to drop in. Benitez's range killed him there. So that's going to be a hit due to Benitez's lack of fielding range. A leadoff single. If Chambliss gets his lead, which would be difficult as he needs a 1.50 under 150, his stealing's not bad. He needs under 650. As we are now attempting to get our second screen back up, the excitement is unbelievable when streaming YouTube Live. Let's click on this. The only thing when I go through this app, I don't see the chat anyway. Alright, let's try to go back to this one. So, Chambliss on first, no outs. He's the tying run. Greg Nettles steps to the plate. Nettles 0 for 1 today. Nettles needs a 6.04 or better to reach base safely. A 9.47 or higher. That would be a 2-run homer, and the Yankees would take the lead. Here's the pitch by Alexander. The dice roll. Chambliss at first, tying run. Nettles the go-ahead run. That's a 3-3-6. That ball goes out to Al Oliver. That's a deep fly ball. Oliver at the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Great catch by Al Oliver. Chambliss retreats back to first base. 1 down. Hargrove will be holding Chambliss on. Now up for the Yankees is switch-hitting Roy White. He's 1 for 1 today. White batting left-handed against the right-handed throwing Alexander. And yay! We got the second screen back up. Oh boy. Alrighty, we're in business, folks. White needs a 6-3-6 or higher to reach base safely. Alexander delivers the pitch. Chambliss at first, the dice roll. Chambliss attempting to steal. He doesn't get the lead. He'll have to stay put. Now the roll for the swing, 3-1-3. That's out category to Claudell Washington right. Washington makes the catch. And Chambliss hustles back to first. 2 down. It'll be up to Cliff Johnson now to extend this inning. Johnson needs a 6.99 or better to reach base safely. Alexander winds and delivers to Johnson. Chambliss still at first. The dice roll. And again, Chambliss tries to steal. Won't be able to do it. And now it's a wild pitch. So the 187 was a wild pitch. And Chambliss gets to second base anyway. So he's in scoring position now for Cliff Johnson. This is the one argument or fault I find in this game. Certain things happen behind the scenes, and you don't know unless you're looking at the text. So the original thing was, Chambliss tried to steal. The dice roll did not give him the ability to steal. So I assumed the next dice roll was for Cliff Johnson, his at-bat. But it fell into a wild pitch category, which you don't see. And there's a few things like that that happen. Errors, range plays, and wild pitches. I wish there was a little secondary notification saying this is a possible wild pitch, this is a possible range play. That's all. I do love the game. Lots of fun. So 2 outs, Chambliss in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Needs a 7.04 or better to reach base safely. That's a 4-1-5. That ball's going out to Washington. And he runs it down, makes the catch, inning over. Yankees threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Rangers lead the Yankees 2-1. Due up for the Rangers, Zisk, Hara, and Washington. Richie Zisk 0 for 1 today, 6.97 or higher, and he reaches safely. Figueroa sets and delivers. Here's the pitch and the dice roll, 0-7-4. That's a strikeout. Big swing and a miss, 1 down. Toby Harris steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He scored a run. Hara needs a 6.89 or better to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Toby Hara. The dice roll, 2-1-4. That ball goes out to Roy White in left field. And he makes the catch. That ball was right at him. Didn't even have to move. 2 down, and Claudell Washington steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. His 1 hit, a 2-run homer. Gave the Rangers a 2-0 lead. It's now 2-1, though. Yankees scored in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, no one on. Washington needs a 7.43 or better to reach base safely. Johnson goes through the signs. Ed Figueroa nods his head. Here's the windup and the pitch. The dice roll. 6-2-9. That ball is to Bucky Dent. Dent picks it and throws to Chambliss for the out. Inning over. Quick inning for Figueroa. Top of the 5th, Rangers still lead 2-1. Due up for the Yankees, Dent, Randolph, and Rivers. Bucky Dent 0 for 1. He needs a 7-2-1 or better to reach base safely. Sundberg goes through the signs. Alexander delivers. The dice roll. 5-3-1. That ball's going out to Al Oliver in left field, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Willie Randolph steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. 1 run scored. He scored on the Munson groundout, I believe. Randolph needs 6-6-2 or higher, as we say, to reach safely. Here's the pitch by Alexander, the dice roll. We await the result. 9-5-7, that's a double down the left field line. So a 1-out double. Randolph's in scoring position. He represents the tying run. Mickey Rivers steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Rivers needs a 7-2-9, which is a single or better, and that most likely could score Randolph from second base to reach safely 6-7-0. 1 down. Alexander in a bit of a trouble here. Here's the pitch to Rivers. The dice roll. Randolph's attempting to steal third. He stays put. He doesn't get it. Now Rivers rolls a 3-2-2. That ball goes to Campaneris, and he throws to Hargrove for out number 2. Randolph cannot advance. He stays at second. So Munson has another RBI opportunity. He knocked in the only run for the Yankees on a groundout. Munson's 0 for 2. He'll need a 7-3-4 or higher to knock in Randolph. Randolph will be off on contact. 6-9-8 to reach safely for Munson, or better. The windup and the pitch with the captain, Thurman Munson. The dice roll. 5-1-6, another ball to Campaneris. Hard line drive, he makes the catch, inning over. Munson hit it hard, but he hit it right at Campy. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Rangers lead the Yankees 2-1. Due up for the Rangers: Benitez, Wills, and Sundberg. Benitez does not have an official at bat. And he needs a 7-3-0 or higher to reach safely. If you're thinking about a home run for Juan Benitez, 9-8-7 or better. The higher the number, the better the result. Here's the dice roll to Juan Benitez. 1-7-8, that ball goes to Bucky Dent. Dent charges it, throws to Chambliss, and they get Benitez at first. 1 down. Bump Wills steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Needs a 6-8-5 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Wills. The dice roll. 2-4-0. That ball goes to Randolph. Hard line drive. He dives and makes the catch, robbing Wills of his second hit. Fantastic play by Willie Randolph. 2 outs, no one on. Jim Sundberg steps to the plate. 0 for 1. Sundberg. 6-7-6 to reach safely or better. The windup and the pitch by Ed Figueroa. The dice roll. 3-5-9. That ball's going out to Roy White in left field. He's there. He makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We go to the top of the 6th. 2-1 Rangers. Due up for the Yankees: Jackson, Chambliss, and Nettles. Reggie Jackson, 1 for 2 today. Made an outstanding diving catch in right field. Jackson, 9-4-2 or better, and that ball will go yard, and this game will be tied. 5-9-8 or higher, he reaches base safely. Alexander wants a low number here. Here's the pitch to Mr. October. The dice roll. That's a 6-0-3. Jackson gets nailed with that pitch. Alexander didn't want to do that. Tried to brush him off the plate, but came in too close. Tying run at first, Reggie Jackson. No outs. Chris Chambliss steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Chambliss's home run rolled. is 974 or higher. Here's the pitch to Chambliss, the dice roll. That's an 887. That's going to be a single in the left field. Let's see if they're going to hold or send Jackson to third. They'll hold Reggie Jackson at second base. So no outs. Alexander's in a bit of a jam here. Chambliss at first, Jackson at second. Jackson represents the tying run, Chambliss the go-ahead run. Alexander's now faced 23 batters. His threshold is 27. Greg Nettles steps to the plate, and Nettles really crushed right-handed pitching in 78 for a .319 average. Let's check our bullpen out. Let's see who we have in the bullpen here, folks. Len Barker, Roger Moret, former Red Sox. He's a lefty. 4.91 ERA though. And he only pitched 14 2/3 innings in 78. Who else? Jim Umberger. But I think he's a starter, even though he pitches out of the pen too. He's 5-8. Doc Medic, Doc Ellis, Fergie Jenkins, definitely a starter. Matt Lack, I know he's a starter. All right, let me think about this. Let's check up our lineup here. Nettles lefty, White switch hitter, Cliff Johnson righty, Dent righty. Big moment here in the game. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Roger Moret. Lefty-lefty matchup. Let's just check it out for a moment. Bench coach. We will see how Moret should fare, possibly against Greg Nettles. It's better. It's better than Alexander, but not that much better. Better chance of him hitting a home run, though, off Moret. You know what? We're going to stick with Alexander. So Alexander, we're going to stick with Alexander. Hopefully get a double play ball here. So 235. Now, we're going lefty-lefty. Changed my mind again. So Roger Moret will come in to face Greg Nettles. Nettles 0 for 2 today. Jackson at second, Chambliss at first. Nettles needs a 6.47 or better to reach base safely. The windup and the pitch by Moret. Here's the dice roll. Nettles only hit 235 off left-handed pitching, and he strikes him out, so it worked. 0-3-4, a swing and a miss, one down. Moret, that's a big out here. That was a huge out. So still 2-1, one away. Jackson, tying run at second. Chambliss, go-ahead run at first. Roy White, the switch hitter, will now bat right-handed. And he hit 297 off left-handed pitching. We're going to go to our pen again. So Moret got his out. And we're going to go with... let's see. Let's go to bench coach. What's our rotation here? Spot starters. Umberger. Okay. So we can use Steve Comer and Jim Umberger if we need to. Those are our starters. Let's go back to matchup. Len Barker. Let's see Len Barker here. Ooh, that's worse. That is worse. Wow. All right. I guess we'll stick with Moret. All right. So Moret will stay with the pitching coach comes out. They have a discussion. We're going to stick with Roger Moret against Roy White. White needs a 6-1-8 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch to White. Jackson at second. Chambliss at first. The dice roll. 8-4-8. Pass ball. Sundberg couldn't corral that pitch. Pass ball on Sundberg. Runners advance 90 feet. Jackson's now the tying run at third. Chambliss the go-ahead run at second. Good God. The Rangers are going to pull their infield in. I know it's only the top of the sixth, but Rangers struggle to score runs against the Yankees. Going to go infield in. Roy White still at the plate. Here's the pitch to White. Infield's in. The dice roll. That's a 9-3-3. What is that, Moret? It's a wild pitch. Wow. Jackson scores on the wild pitch. Unbelievable. So we had a pass ball, then a wild pitch. The game's tied up at 2-2. Moret's coming apart on the mound. And now Chambliss is the go-ahead run at third. Wow. All right, infield still in for the Rangers. Tie ball game now. 2-2 on the wild pitch. Here's the pitch once again to Roy White. The dice roll. White can tie it with a base hit. Put the Yankees ahead with a base hit. And that's a single. 7-7-7. Sevens are lucky. Single to right field. The Yankees take the lead 3-2. So, Roger Moret comes in, gets Greg Nettles out, and then just falls apart on the mound. Roy White is a definite threat to steal. And I'm sure he'll be off and running, as he needs under a 950 to get the proper lead, which he probably will, and then under a 710 to steal the base. Moret, what is his hold factor? He doesn't hold runners on well at all. It's a 4. Oh, joy. Well, that's going to be a stolen base. Here's the pitch by Moret. Most likely, White will be stealing. Let's wait for the roll. It's a bunt. Hara fields it. Throws the first for the out. White advances to second. So they gave up an out to get White at second because Cliff Johnson, not a good hitter in 1978. 2 outs. Roy White's at second. Roger Moret will now face Bucky Dent, who's 0 for 2. Dent needs a 6.62 or better to... You know what? That's going to be it for Roger Moret. That's it. I don't care what Len Barker's numbers are. We're going righty-righty. Len Barker comes in from the pen. Three to 2 Yankees. Barker trying to keep it at a 1-run deficit here. 2 outs. Roy White at second. Bucky Dent at the plate 0 for 2. Bucky Dent needs a 6.91 or higher to reach safely. A 7.48 or better, and the Yankees will have another run. The windup and the pitch by Len Barker. The dice roll. It's a 1-7-0. That ball goes out to Chambliss. It's a high hopper. Chambliss throws to Hargrove. Inning over, but damage done. The Yankees scored 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 man left. After 5.5, the Yankees lead the Rangers 3-2. Due up for the Texas Rangers, Hargrove, Campaneris, and Oliver to face Ed Figueroa. Figueroa has faced 19 batters. His threshold is 30. Hargrove's 0 for 2. He needs a 6.27 or higher to reach base safely. Here's the pitch by Figueroa. The dice roll. 2.78. That ball goes to Chambliss. Hard ground ball. Chambliss gets it and goes to the bag himself, one away. Campanera steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Campy needs 808 or higher to reach base safely. The pitch by Figueroa. The dice roll. 7-7-8. That ball goes to Randolph. Hard ground ball. Randolph dives, gets back up, and throws to Chambliss. Another fantastic play by Willie Randolph at second. Second time he's robbed a Ranger of a base hit with a diving stop. 2 down, and Al Oliver steps to the plate. Rangers down by a run. Oliver needs a 9-7-1 or better for a home run trot around the bases and tying this ball game. A 6-4-9 or higher, he reaches base safely. Here's the pitch to Al Oliver. That's a 7-3-5. That's a single into right field. Oliver keeps the inning alive. He's the tying run. 2 outs. Richie Zisk steps to the plate. Zisk does have power. He needs a 9-7-0 or higher, and the Rangers will take a lead. That's his home run roll. That's his bye-bye birdie swing. To reach base safely, Zisk needs a 6-9-7 or better. Here's the pitch to Richie Zisk. The dice roll. That's a 3-3-4. He didn't get it. That's a fly ball out to Reggie Jackson. Jackson's there. He makes the catch. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Yankees still lead 3-2. Due up for the Yankees. Randolph, Rivers, and Munson. This has given the Rangers a lot of trouble, these 3. Len Barker has only faced 1 batter. His threshold's 8 out of the bullpen. Randolph 2 for 3, 1 run scored. He needs a 6-3-2 or higher to reach base safely. The windup and the pitch by Barker. The dice roll. It's a 7-9-2. Randolph singles in the left field. Leadoff single for Willie Randolph. He's definitely a threat to steal. Mickey Rivers steps to the plate. He's 1 for 3. They might try to move him over with a bunt. Rivers handles the bat well. If they attempt a bunt, he needs under an 850. And Rivers hit right-handed pitching at a 298 clip. And that's going to be it for Barker. It's going to be Jim Umbarger coming in. Going to go lefty-lefty here. So Umberg comes in. He was 5 wins, 8 losses in 1978, ERA of 4.88. Mickey Rivers only hit .227 off left-handed pitching. Randolph at first. It's a threat to steal. Here's the pitch by Umbarger. The dice roll. Randolph at first. Let's see if he's going to try to steal. They roll for the steal. Rivers does not have a good jump. He'll stay. Now the roll for the swing. 4-8-1. That buggles a Toby here. Let's see if they can turn 2. Nope. Hara can only go to first. So 1 out. Randolph advances to second. So Rivers does his job anyway. Randolph's now in scoring position for the captain, Thurman Munson. He's 0 for 3, but does have 1 RBI. Munson needs a 6-6-4 or better to most likely knock in Randolph. 5-9-1 or higher, he reaches base safely. Jackson's on deck. We don't want to face him. So that's a lefty-lefty matchup. We're going to walk Munson to face Jackson. We're going to face Mr. October. Jackson only hit .243 off left-handed pitching. Munson hit annihilated left-handed pitching. So, 1 out. We've walked Munson intentionally. We've set up the double play ball. Hopefully Jackson hits it hard right at one of our infielders. Jackson needs a 6-8-2 or better to reach base safely. His home run swing, 9-7-7 or higher. Big moment here for the Rangers to keep this game at a 1-run deficit. The windup and the pitch to Reggie Jackson. The dice roll 701. The patience by Reggie Jackson pays off. He walks, bases are loaded, and now Chris Chambliss steps to the plate. And Chambliss is an odd type of left-handed hitter. He actually hit left-handed pitching much better than right-handed pitching. He hit it at a 289 clip in 1978. Bases loaded. 1 down. Umbarger in a tremendous jam here. We're going to keep him in the game, though. The windup and the pitch to Chambliss. Rangers hoping to get 2 for 1 here. They're hoping to get a double play ball. The dice roll. That's a 7-3-2. That's a single into right field. 1 run scores. Let's see if they're going to send the second. 0-8-2. Great throw by Washington. But Randolph gets in there. 2 runs score on the Chambliss single. Jackson advances to third on the throw to the plate, and Chambliss to second. It's now 5-2. How do you do, New York Yankees? Yankees come rearing back to take a 3-run lead now. Greg Nettles steps to the plate. 1 down. Rangers pull their infield in. Nettles 0 for 3. Here's the windup and the pitch to Nettles. He needs a 6-3-2 or higher to reach base safely. 7-0-3 or better knocks him 2 runs most likely. Here's the dice roll. Five, 3-7. That ball goes to Oliver out in left field. Shallow fly ball. Oliver comes in, makes the catch, and they will hold Jackson at third. 2 down. 2 down. Rory White steps to the plate. The switch hitter will bat right-handed against the left-handed throwing Umbarger. White's 2 for 3 with an RBI. And he crushed left-handed pitching. Well, that 297. I'm going to say that's crushing left-handed pitching in 78. Who's on deck? Cliff Johnson. Well, they'll walk White to load the bases intentionally to face the very weak-hitting Cliff Johnson. Johnson only hit 184. He's 0 for 2 today. Yankees can really blow this game open. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Umbarger to Johnson. Johnson needs a 6-4-1 or higher, and the Yankees will have another run. The dice roll. Bases loaded walk. He rolls a 6-4-5. Umbarger poops the bed on the mound. It's now 6-2 Yankees. My God, the guy hit 184. Put the ball over the plate. Oh, it's a wild pitch. See? That's a wild pitch. So, that was not a walk. It was another Ranger wild pitch. Doesn't matter, the run scored. It's 6-2. But again, that's my complaint with the game. They should have a little secondary screen saying chance of a wild pitch. It was. Alright, 2 outs. Chambliss at third, White at second. Here's the pitch to Johnson. It's a 4-5-5 ball to Harrer at third. Throws to Hargrove. Inning over. 7th inning stretch. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Yankees have a 6-2 lead. Due up for the Rangers. Harrer, Washington, and Beniquez. Yeah, that's my big complaint about the game. Another wild pitch or pass ball or range plays or error plays. They need a secondary, a small screen to say a possibility of something happening besides the normal result. Alrighty, Toby Harrer leads off for the Rangers, 1 for 2, 1 run scored. Needs a 6-8-9 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch by Figueroa. That's a 9-7-5. That's a double into left field. As White tries to dive and make the catch, the ball gets by him. Hara has himself a double. Leadoff double, Claudel Washington steps to the plate. He only batted 167 in 78, though he's 1 for 2 today. He had a 2-run homer in the second inning. At the time, gave the Rangers a 2-0 lead. Let's see who we have on the bench here. Bavacqua. Our best batter out of the bench is Bobby Thompson, 225. Who hit right-handers good. Bobby Thompson, 239. You know what? We'll just let Claudel Washington hit. He has some home run pop, even though he had a dreadful year with the average. Maybe he gets a hold of another one. Washington needs a 7.43 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch by Figueroa. Harris at second. No outs. Yankees lead 6-2. Bottom of the 7th, and that's a 6-7-3. That ball's going out to Mickey Rivers in center, and he makes the catch. One away. Hara retreats back to second base. Juan Benica steps to the plate. He's currently batting in the retro replay season, 250. He's 0 for 1 today. He needs a 7.30 or better to reach base safely. Here's the pitch by Figueroa. The dice roll. 3-6-6. That ball goes to Chambliss, and Beniquez is out, as that was a pop-up. Now there's 2 outs. Harris still at second. It's going to be up to Bump Wills to knock him in, as they trail by 4 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Wills 1 for 2 today. Wills home run swing. The roll he needs, 977 or better. To reach base safely, 685 or higher. Here's the pitch by Figueroa. 9-4-0. He singles in the left. Let's see if we have an opportunity. Harris scores. We didn't even have to roll on that, so it's now 6-3. Wills takes second on the throw. Rangers have cut the Yankee lead in half. Jim Sundberg steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. His home run swing, 990 or better. Reach base safely, 676 or higher. Figueroa now has faced 27 batters. His threshold is 30. Here's the pitch to Sundberg. Wills is at second, 2 outs. 0-1-1, that's going to be a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. Inning over. Rangers score 1 run on 2 hits, leave a man, and after 7, the Yankees lead 6-3. Due up for the Yankees in the top of the 8th, Dent, Randolph, and Mickey Rivers. Jim Umbarger is still on the mound. Out of the pen, he can face 14 batters. He's faced 7. We're going to keep Umbarger out there. He'll face Bucky Dent. Dent needs a 6.55 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Dent. The dice roll. It's a 9-3-3. That's a single right up the middle. Leadoff single. And that's going to be it for Umbarger. As the Yankees are depleting the Ranger bullpen here. Well, we're going to go with Steve Comer, and he's going to have to take this game home. So Steve Comer comes in from the bullpen. He'll be facing Willie Randolph. Bucky Dent's at first, no outs. Randolph needs a 701 or higher to reach base safely. Comer's going to try to induce a double play ball here. Steve Comer, 1978, 11 wins, 5 losses, ERA of 2.30. Out of the pen, he's good for 16 batters. The windup and the pitch to Randolph. The dice roll. .055, that's a strikeout. Randolph goes down looking, one away. Mickey Rivers steps to the plate. Rivers needs a 6.64 or better to reach base safely. He's 1 for 4 today. Rivers hit .298 off right-handed pitching in 78. The windup and the pitch by Comer. The dice roll. Dent at first. Dent attempting to steal. He can't get the lead. He'll stay put. Now the roll for the swing. That's a ground ball to Campaneris. It's a slow breaking ball. Campaneris has to go to first for out number 2. Dent advances to second. 2 outs. Dent at second. Thurman Munson steps to the plate. 0 for 3. Walked once. 1 RBI. 1 run scored. Captain has an opportunity to knock in another run. Yankees lead 6-3. Munson needs a 7.44 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch by Comer. The dice roll. It's a 9.84. That's going to be a double into right field. Dent's going to score. It's going to make it a 7-3 ball game. Another RBI for the captain, Thurman Munson. Reggie Jackson steps to the plate with 2 outs. He has an RBI opportunity here. 1 for 2 today, 1 walk, 2 runs scored. Jackson needs a 6.01 or better to reach safely. His home run swing, the dice roll needs to be 9.50 or higher. Sunbird goes through the signs. Comer nods his head. He delivers to Mr. October. Munson at second. Here's the dice roll. And 9.68. What's that? Another wild pitch. Munson advances to third. And again, I hate that because I was right about to make a home run call, but I made sure to look at the text first because there was no crack of the bat. They should really have a separate box saying something special could be happening. So, 2 outs. Munson's at third on the wild pitch. Another wild pitch by the Rangers pitching staff today. Munson 90 feet away. Here's the pitch to Jackson. Let's see if it's an actual pitch here. The dice roll. That's a 7.57 single to left field. The Yankees now lead 8-3. That's Reggie Jackson's first hit of the season. And Chris Chambliss steps to the plate. He's 3 for 4. 2 RBIs, 1 run scored. He needs 6.73 or higher, as the Yankees are totally pounding the Rangers now. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. Jackson at first. Here's the dice roll. 3.50. That ball's going out to Al Oliver in left field. He's there. He makes the catch. Inning over, but more damage done. The Yankees score 2 on 3 hits, 1 man left on, and after 7.5, the New York Yankees 8, the Texas Rangers 3. This game got away from the Rangers quite quickly. Due up for the Rangers and needing to make a lot of noise, Hargrove, Campaneris, and Oliver. Ed Figueroa is still on the mound. He's pitched 7 innings and only given up 3 runs on 7 hits. He's faced 28 batters out of the allotted 30. Still 2 under the threshold. Hargrove 0 for 3, needs a 6.27 or better to reach safely. Here's the pitch by Figueroa, the dice roll. 5.36, that ball goes out to Roy White. That's a deep fly ball. White continues to go back on it, makes the catch at the warning track, 1 down. Bert Campaneris steps to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Campy. He needs an 8.08 or better to reach safely. The dice roll. 7.29. Another ball out to White in left field. He makes the catch. 2 down. It's up to Al Oliver to extend this bottom of the 8th inning. Oliver 2 for 3. His home run swing needs a dice roll of a 9.71 or better. To reach base safely, 6.49 or higher. The windup and the pitch by Figueroa. It's a 9.62. Oliver has his 3rd hit. That's a single into center field. Richie Zisk steps to the plate. Oliver's at second. Figueroa now is 1 over his threshold. He's 31 batters faced. still looks strong, Will. With the big lead, I think they're going to try to get him through this game. Zisk's home run swing, 9-7-0 or better. Here's the pitch to Richie Zisk. The dice roll. 5-0-5. That ball's going out to right field to Reggie Jackson. He makes the catch. Inning over. We go to the top of the ninth. Yankees 8, Rangers 3. Due up for the Yankees, Nettles, White, and Johnson. Steve Comer back on the mound for the Rangers. Nettles at the plate. Here's the pitch to Nettles. He needs a 6-1-8 or higher to reach safely. He's 0 for 4 today. Will he join the hit parade? We'll find out. No, he won't. 0-5-0 is a strikeout. Called strike 3. Comer painted the black with that pitch. 1 down. Roy White steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3. 1 walk, 1 RBI. White needs a 6-4-9 or better to reach safely. Here's the pitch. The dice roll. 3-7-1. That ball goes to Campaneris. Hard line drive. He jumps and makes the catch, robbing White of another hit. 2 down. And Cliff Johnson, the weak-hitting catcher, steps to the plate. 0 for 3 today. Here's the pitch to Johnson. He needs a 7-3-0 or higher to reach base safely. The dice roll. 4-8-6. That ball's going out to center field. Benitez tracks it down, makes the catch. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead the Rangers 8-3. Last gasp hope for the Rangers. Herrera, Washington, and Benitez. Toby Herrera 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Figueroa looking to close out the game here, looking for a complete game victory. Figueroa's faced 32 batters. He's 2 over the limit, though he has not hit his tired threshold yet. Herrera needs a 6-8-9 or higher. Here's the pitch to Toby Herrera, the dice roll. 6-5-6. That ball goes to Nettles, ground ball. He backhands it, throws to Chambliss. Out number 1 in the bottom of the ninth, excuse me. Claudell Washington steps to plate. 1 for 3, 1 home run. It was a 2-run blast that briefly gave the Rangers a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second. Washington needs a 7-4-3 or higher to reach safely. Here's the pitch to Claudell Washington. The dice roll. That's an 8-2-6. He singles into left field. And now Figueroa has hit his tired limit. As you can see, he's gone red. 34 batters faced. Let's see if they'll stick with him. Juan Benitez steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. How do you do, Juan Benitez? He needs a 9-8-6. That's his home run swing. 7-0-3 or higher to reach safely. Washington's at first. Here's the pitch by Figueroa. That's a 7-0-9. Figueroa definitely struggling now. That's a walk. First and second, 1 away. Bump Wills steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Bump Wills' home run number, 9-7-5 or better. A little bit of difficulty here for Figueroa. There's some milling in the Yankee bullpen now. Here's the pitch to Wills. Runners at first and second. Here's the dice roll. That's a 3-2-0. That ball goes out to Jackson. He makes the catch. Do we want to tag Washington up? No. Let's keep everyone where they are. There's 2 outs now. And the Yankees go to the bullpen, and they go to former Red Sox Sparky Lyle. Lyle, in 1978, 9 wins, 3 losses. ERA of 3.46. And I believe 78 was the first year that they had acquired Goose Gossage. So I think his saves went down, Sparky Lyle. Yeah, he only had 9 saves. And Gossage got the save in Game 1, which was a beautiful pitcher's duel between Ron Guidry and John Matlack. The pitching in this game for the Rangers leaves a tremendous lot to be desired. Been bad. Alright, Sparky Lyle looking to get the last out here. Jim Sundberg stands in the way of that. Sundberg 0 for 3. He needs a 6-3-7 or better to reach base safely. Here's the pitch by Lyle. Washington at first, Washington at second, Beniquez at first. Here's the pitch. That's a 6.95. Sundberg works a walk, bases loaded, 2 outs. Mike Hargrove steps to the plate. Hargrove 0 for 4. And if somehow Mike Hargrove delivers one over the fence, it would make this game interesting. Lyle once again needs one more out to nail this win down for the Yankees. Hargrove wants a 9.94 or better, or at least a 6.65 or higher, to reach safely. No place to put the human rain delay. Here's the pitch by Lyle, the dice roll. That's a 6.36. That ball goes out to Jackson, moving towards the line. He makes the catch. The ball game over. Rangers fans none too happy with that dreadful performance by their team. The Yankees win 8-3. They take the first 2 games of this series. Winning pitcher Ed Figueroa. I don't think Sparky Lyle qualifies for the save because the tying run, home run, grants would have been 7. Do they go with a tying run on deck? Well, he might have a save, he might not, but he got the out and nailed the game down. Alright, it's been a long stream. We've had some technical difficulties. I apologize for that. I thank anyone who stayed with us. Thank you to Chris Anderson. Thank you very much. Let's quickly go to the box score. Excuse me, frog in my throat. Let's go to the pitching numbers. Winning pitcher Ed Figueroa, 8 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run to Claudell Washington. Sparky Lyle came in, pitched a 3rd inning to close out the game. I'm not quite sure if he gets the save. I mean, the tying run was on deck, but I don't think... I'd have to look up the save rule, to be honest with you. Winning pitcher Ed Figueroa. The Texans pitching not so good. Doyle Alexander, 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 1 strikeout. Moret came in 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Barker, 1/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run, it was earned. Umberg, 1 inning, 2 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned, and he walked 3 batters. He was awful. Comer came in 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, it was earned, 2 strikeouts. The hitting star for the Yankees, let's see. Randolph had 3 hits out of 5 at-bats, 2 runs scored. Jackson was 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI. Munson, 1 for 4, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Chambliss, 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, 1 run scored. I'd have to give the hitting star to Chris Chambliss. Though the player of the game, I'm going to give to the pitcher Ed Figueroa. He went 8 2/3. He earned the win. Once again, the 1978 New York Yankees defeat the 1978 Texas Rangers in Game 2 of the season, 8-3. It's been very fun. I do enjoy Digital Diamond Baseball. I also play Action PC Baseball and Out of the Park 18. Bunch of videos on all these on my channel. If you'd like, check them out. If you've enjoyed this, hit the like button. If you want, subscribe. Most of all, share or jump in the chat if we're live, or leave comments later. What are some of your favorite baseball moments? What are some things you like about baseball? What are some things you miss about the game, the way it's played then and the way it's played now? So this is Al, Red Sox fan, saying thank you very much. The Yankees defeat the Texas Rangers here in 1978 Retro Replay. April 9th, 1978, using Digital Diamond Baseball. 8-3. Health and happiness. Until next time, take care. Hope everything goes well. Bye-bye, and God bless.